Greetings and ni hao, Pokemon Masters! Welcome to the Zongu Research Labs. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. I will be your host going into this fantastical land. Here in the Research Labs, we operate in secret and utilize code names to keep our findings top secret. You may refer to me as Majors. Tonight, I am joined by my lovely cast of commentators. Please introduce yourselves.
Hello, my name is Andrew. Not really a code name, but details. I am the head researcher and founder here at this metaphorical lab.
Hello there. I'm Toge. I illustrate the Pokemon and any other things that need to be drawn.
Oh, I'm Baz. I drink and I know things. A lot of things.
Ah, yes. Excellent roll call, guys. Anyway, thank you for joining us for the first episode of the Zongu Region podcast.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Yee.
Before we jump right into it, let me give out some delectable context real quick. So for those who aren't part of our Discord server, shout out to you guys who are watching right now. The Zongu Research Labs is a group of creative, Pokemon-loving individuals who came together to work on a hypothetical Pokemon region based on the Middle Kingdom itself, China.
Why is it called Middle Kingdom?
You know, I never looked that far into it. We were supposed to research this region, and we never found out why it earned its nickname. And now
we can discuss that later.
Yeah,
yes,
we can
let's
discuss that later.
I'm glad we're all on the same page, and that you guys now know how much research we've done into this. For over a year now, though, these individuals, myself included, have poured in their time and talents to fleshing out this land. And now it's come to a point where we are now ready to share our project with the world and have a little more fun while doing it. Over the next few months, we'll be releasing episodes ranging from an open discussion of our newly created Pokemon to deep dives into the regional lore. And what we're doing today.
But Majors,
What are we
doing today?
Oh god, thank you all so much for asking. That was so well coordinated, almost like it was off a script and you weren't paying attention. Well done. Well, since you asked so nicely, I thought we could go into the story of this hypothetical Pokemon region. Yes, we wrote a story. Now,
a long one.
Yeah, a very long one. If we were to read off for you, line for line, what the story was, I think things would get boring really quick. So, instead, I've taken over 30 pages worth of scripted material and turned it into a campaign. A campaign in which you three will be participating, or role-playing, if you will. Imagine that this is what a game based on this region would be like. That's what we're doing. I, as your loyal GM, or Game Master, will provide the scenarios, and you three, the intrepid heroes, our new trainers, will explore them to the best of your abilities. How's that grab, you guys? How's that sound?
It really makes my heart go woo.
It makes your heart go woo.
Ooh.
Oh. Then
Make me wanna shout.
don't make me wanna shout. All right, we're already off to a great start. So without further ado, let's begin the adventure in earnest. This is Pokémon Iron Empire. For some background, you three are all young aspiring trainers. You live under the same roof. You can fill out the details as you will inside your own imaginations, but just know that you all have one mother figure and you live under the same household. You've recently moved into the Zongu region, a wondrous land far east of any other Pokemon region. And currently, you three are asleep in your own beds. You are unconscious, and you are left staring into the empty void. It's almost as if you are staring at total and utter blackness.
Pause for 1 second.
Ooh.
I just realized that, I mean, if you guys didn't know already, me as the founder, I made myself the professor. So shouldn't there only be 2 adventurers, not 3?
Don't ask
Possibly,
questions.
but just thought we'd arrange something here. You're gonna be here for a total of a few voice lines, and I thought that for now you could, if not just be a guest trainer, you are at least someone who's attending with them.
Fair enough.
Which in that case, Andrew, go back to sleep.
Fine, sorry, Jesus.
We're all going to bed. It's sleepy time junction. A shush 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 shush. But suddenly, as if a video game screen had just finished loading, you see a bespectacled man in an orange robe-like lab coat standing in front of you in the vast emptiness. He sticks his arms into his sleeves and proceeds to bow. As bombastic music plays in the background, which we cannot play because copyright reasons, the man begins to speak.
Hello there. Welcome to the wonderful world of Pokémon. My name is Professor Bodhi, though some people simply call me the Pokémon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures called Pokémon. For some people, Pokémon are pets. Others see them as partners to do battle with. Myself, I study them as a profession. But that's neither here nor there. And you've probably heard this several times before. I want to know a little more about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or a girl?
Excellent narration by our very own Pokemon Professor. Now, you three, this is the part where I start to ask about your characters. Your Pokesonas, if you will.
Okay.
I'm only going to ask for some light details. Pronouns, names, physical descriptions, social security numbers. You know the simple stuff.
Okay, my social security number
mine
is
is
292.
No, we were all... I lied to you all. I lulled you into a false sense of security.
Of course you did. Dang it. Okay.
All right, so let's start off with you, Andrew. Tell me about your Pokesona.
I mean, besides the professor.
Besides the professor, as we mentioned before.
Besides the professor.
Yeah, if you had to be a
You don't
trainer,
have multiple Sona?
can you be multiple people?
Actually, get back to me on that. I need to think about this for a bit.
All right, that's fair. Toge, would you like to try and craft a character?
Okay, I'm just gonna use my real name with this one. My character's name is Maura, Maura. She goes by she, her, herself pronouns, I suppose, since you want that in your list of descriptions. You ain't getting my social security number, though.
Ah, damn it.
She looks pretty plain, brown hair, brown eyes, whatnot, but she always makes sure, but she puts her hair in a braid after her shower every morning, so.
Aw. She's got routine. That's important. All right.
Yes.
All right. Bazard, you got any ideas for what your character would look like?
Well, that's difficult right now. I'm just thinking of something. I don't want to go as my usual Poke persona.
I know, I'm
Why
putting
not?
you all on the spot.
I'm just gonna go with the regional theme. You know what? No, I'll just real name reveal. My name's Brock, not the Pewter City gym leader.
Not the pervert.
Not the pervert. No.
Do you like jelly-filled donuts?
I prefer onigiri, thank you, and I do not use a frying pan as a drying pan.
Aw. Your first mistake.
I have opened blue eyes, brown hair, and my social security number is 8675309.
Oh, I get it.
Way to rig the system.
And are he, him, his. Basically, Bodhi, you made a mistake by asking if you're a boy or girl. What do you take me for, Professor Oak?
Personally,
Oh,
I
jeez.
identify as an attack helicopter, so I don't want to hear any of that.
I am gender 11.
I identify as. I am a goblin.
I'm gender 11.
All right.
Oh boy.
I return back to you, Andrew. Do you have anything?
I can come with something on the spot. I'll have my character's name be, let's say, Garrett.
Garrett.
He'll have blonde hair, freckles, and dresses pretty semi-casually. I'm trying to think of it being more like sort of like the Karate Kid type of thing, where it's like the American traveling to China for the first time.
Oh, yes, Jane Smith.
No, not that one. The real one.
Yeah. I figured you. I get you. All right.
So he's probably going to be like the more nerdy type, where he's more interested in trying to figure out how to handle the situation on a theoretical standpoint rather than just winging it.
Oh, okay. All right. Great stuff, guys. Great stuff. I totally have this all written down and will not need to go back during editing to figure this out. We are as cool as cucumbers, as the kids these days are saying. So,
Are you sure about that?
I'm moving on. Now that Professor Bodie has gotten a good look at you all, he adjusts his glasses and says,
Ah, yes. Very good. So your names are Garrett, Brock, and Mora. Marvelous. Now, young ones, go forth and enrich your lives with new experiences. Seek new goals and reach out for new horizons. Let's enter the world of Pokémon.
Suddenly, you find yourselves collapsing out of your beds to the frankly annoying chatter of your family's chatot.
Oh, shut up, Iago. Stop it.
Iago! It seems you all are in your room.
Y'all are annoyed, but I love this bird.
I love him already. If anything were to happen to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. But it seems
I would die for this bird.
it seems you all are in your room right now, the one that you've shared since birth. Was all of that just a dream, or was it reality? Unfortunately, we
in a landslide.
slide with no escape from reality. Well, after after readjusting your spinal columns and rubbing the sleepy sand from your eyes, you regain your senses and get ready for the day. You start putting on your clothes and grabbing your bags, and as you're going, you hear your mom's voice from downstairs. Kids, was that you three upstairs? Don't tell me you all rolled out of bed again. When you're all dressed, come downstairs. So
Alright.
yes, so you guys are in your house. You guys all obviously have your morning routines, but if I may recommend, you see around your room, your PC's ablazing, your chatot is still hanging around your room, and you still remember that you haven't read your letter that your dad left for you.
I'll probably take out a potion out of the PC because there's always one in there for the tutorial.
All right,
There's three of us, Andrew. There's probably 3 potions. Ain't that right?
I don't know what you mean. I'm just an omnipotent god figure in this world. I know nothing. So Andrew, you're taking.
Omnipotent. I know.
I know what that word means.
I know that word. I watched Word Girl. All right, so Andrew, you want to take the early lead? Do you want to check out the PC?
Yes.
All right, you head over to the PC. You guys obviously share a PC since your family's too dirt poor to buy you each your own. But as you can see, you check inside. No Pokemon, unfortunately. You're not Pokemon trainers yet. But you do see that you have, for special emergencies, you have a little potion waiting for you there.
That's what I thought was there. 3 potions, 1 for each of us.
Yeah, so you go inside and you take out the potions, and you guys each now have a potion each.
Hooray!
Well,
Hey.
well done.
Yeah,
well done.
boy.
You excellently. I guess we'll go next to Toge. Toge, is there anything that you want to try and do?
You know what? I was always connected to my own dad personally. Let's check out his letter.
All right. So you go over to your dad's letter. It seems to be a little bit worse for wear. It seems like you've had this since the move. And you read it out loud. It says, "Hey, sports. I know it's been real hard going to a new place all by yourselves. But I'm extremely proud of you. I know that you're going to do me proud no matter what you do. I'm still over in the Indigo League trying to earn my way up the ladder. But hopefully I'll get a chance to talk with y'all soon. I love you all equally. Make sure that you press B to run. And I will talk to you soon. I love you all.
Press B to run. What is this, Gen 5?
I'm a B dasher. You press B to dash.
And hey, it sounds like street advice. Like, make sure you look both ways before you cross the street. Like, make sure you press B to run.
Oh yeah, you definitely see on a second page it says like eat your vegetables and make sure you thank your mom for all of her presents.
Oh, great.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the letter. Is there anything that you want to try and do, Baz?
Well, he's got the potions, and she's read Dad's letter. What do you think about all this, Chat-Ot?
What do I think? What do I think?
Yeah, Chat-Ot just lovingly mimics everything that you say. It kind of cuddles up to you all. Even if you're a little bit drowsy, kind of pecks at your eyes a little bit. You know, classic pet stuff.
We really need to teach him and make him forget peck. Maybe give him wing attack or something.
You're making it more dangerous for your life.
That would hurt worse.
You're just making it worse.
Okay, sing then.
Put me back to sleep, coach.
That just... Yes.
Can you unteach a bird how to move its mouth?
Teach him how to move. Teach him how to move.
Anywho, this was lovely. You all got a kick out of exploring your household. But having fully inspected the room, you head downstairs to greet your mom for the day. She's in the kitchen, cooking some assorted steamed buns for breakfast. Chat-Ot flies down behind you and turns on the TV, presumably to watch its favorite show, Super Shifting Poke Rangers.
That's gotta be one smart shout-out to actually know how to watch TV.
Go, go, Poke Rangers!
Well, he was always a fan of the Navy Ranger anyway.
Yeah.
Nice.
Never really got behind that Chartreuse Ranger. As you all settle down by the kitchen table, your mom starts to speak again, lovingly giving you each some steamed buns. Looks like you three are ready to take on the day. Honestly, I'm lucky to have such active kids. I know moving to another region can be really tough, but you three are taking it like real champs. Once you finish breakfast, why don't you go in town and explore a little bit? Who knows? You may make your first friend.
Here's hoping.
Wait, why are we all friends already? We're siblings.
God, Mom, why are you forcing us to social?
Yeah, come on, Mom. The first friends you ever make are your siblings. We don't need anybody else. Oof. But
Society.
we live in a society. Ugh.
We society in a little.
Well, while you guys are talking about societies, Chat-Ot, turn off the TV.
No can do. No can do.
Nah, it's the season finale! While this is going on, you happily scarf down your meals and rush out the door. Ready to greet the day, you step foot into Zircon Town. Zircon Town is a rather small town on the far northeast of the region, and it's known for its rather low populations compared to the rest of the region's cities. In the quiet atmosphere, you see people, young and old, enjoying the spring day.
And we all know that it's made of only 2 houses.
Yes, there are only 2 houses. Everyone else you suspect is completely homeless. But
They sleep on the dirt.
But while
Or they live in the trees.
But while you're walking around, you do see a few people. You see a store clerk from a neighboring town, presumably, just kind of going around giving out free samples. You see a rather elderly man sitting next to what you assume is his little candy shop. And just a little kid running around, making noise for no apparent reason.
Lost his football.
Yeah. So aside from possibly going into a few houses, let's go in the order we've had so far. Andrew, is there anyone you want to talk to? Anything you want to do in town?
Let's go talk to the elderly man.
All right, you head over to...
My first guess is that this guy is the science is cool guy.
Yeah. So you walk over to to the elderly man, and surprisingly, he's playing his Nintendo Switch. And
God.
He's just sitting down playing, and
How do you do, fella?
How do you do, fellow kids? As you always say. The elderly man looks up and he's like, "Yeah, science is so amazing. Did you know that there's an application called Discord that lets you video chat with your friends? I use it whenever I'm going gaming. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get this G-Max Snorlax raid done."
And now you know when we've recorded this. This is so timely.
And now you all know. You also know that this video is now dated, because this
Yes.
it will never be the same. Hopefully,
The best kind of.
the best kind. Oh God, what have I done? But either way, yeah, you found the science guy. 10,000 bonus points to Andrew for that.
Yes.
Yes, Garrett, very good. Next up, Togue. Is there anything you want to do in town?
Maybe the store clerk, free samples.
Oh, free samples. So you go over to the store clerk. He seems to be minding his wares and trying not to make his potions fall out of his arms. Right when one's about to slip out of his hands, he's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" and then grabs it before looking up and seeing you guys just kind of like looming over him like a bunch of weird children from The Shining. He backs up a little bit. He's like, "Hello there. Are you possibly interested in coming to the Pokémon in Brunel Town? We have so many wares that we want to share with you all, such as this." And he hands you each one Pokeball.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of just are like, "Really?" And to which he replies, "Really? Everyone in this town is either a retired Pokemon trainer or too young to get started, so seeing someone of your age makes me think that you guys want to get started, right?"
You gonna give us a tutorial or something?
Yes, a tutorial. Do you want me to teach you how to catch a Pokemon?
No, we're good.
Please,
Please, no.
No.
I love anybody. I'm sorry, sir.
All right, then. Catch you kids later. Then he just walks off into a wall.
I like how you said,
Kind of bad. I think maybe we should have taken the tutorial.
I have no other purpose in my life.
you would be that guy.
Well, in any case, I'm just gonna walk past this little kid and go into the grass. Maybe there's something fun there.
All right. So Baz walks past the little kid, to which he's like, "Hey, don't go in there. Oh, wait, there's no tall grass in that route. You should be fine."
Oh, phew. For a second there, I thought I was gonna run into like a Zigzagoon without the starter.
Oh, and here I was so worried. I was so worried there would be Starly that would attack me.
There isn't even Starly in Zongu. Spoilers.
No. Now the whole world knows that there's no fudging Starlies.
Garrett, you read that National Pokegraphic magazine, didn't you?
How did
I had to. Sorry.
They had to know. Well, as you all are enjoying your day out, you're all just having a good time. You know, you've met some very eccentric figures, but you've enjoyed your first day in town. You see a boy about your age run out of the small candy store with his arms full of Wagashi sweets.
What are Wagashi sweets?
Why, you're gonna have to fucking find out. Calm yourself.
Language, GM.
Censored.
I did not say that this would be a, oh yeah, I guess I should have put ratings on this. Kappa, don't sue us, please. This is not kid-friendly material. This mysterious boy, on the other hand, is wearing a classic orange Zongu-style tunic and a peach-embroidered headband to match. After shoving his mouth full of snacks, he revels for a moment. Man, this Kibidongo's the best. Totally worth the trip. Wait, aren't I forgetting something? Let's see. Oh man, Dad's errand! He's gonna kill me if I spend all my time goofing off! He looks over at you all intently and rushes with manic haste. To you he says, "Hey, you three! You wouldn't happen to know where I can find the new kids that moved here recently, would you? They're about your height and match your physical description. Any leads at all?"
I mean...
Funny you should mention that.
Yeah, and I think it might be referring to us.
I mean...
Really?
If you're... I mean, unless you said the guy you're looking for was really tall, I don't think it'd be Garrett right here.
Shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
Oh.
Wow, this is some loving sibling relationship. It's almost like the people I was looking for, who are kind of like siblings but may not be. I don't know what their relationship is. Come to think of it. Wait, are you three Garrett, Mora, and Brock?
There we go, yep.
Bingo! You just won a Master Ball. If I had one.
If I had...
You hit the nail on the head.
You want my one Pokeball?
You like one Pokemon that some random dude gave me?
He takes a large sigh of relief. He regains his composure and starts to pick up his snacks off the ground. He continues, "Wow, you sure did surprise me. I was about to start scrambling around if I didn't catch you in time. This is perfect." With the biggest grin on his face, he grabs you by the shoulders and says, "All right, new kids, there's no time to waste. You've got to come with me to see my old man. He's got something he wants to give to you. Don't worry, you're not in any kind of trouble or anything.
Phew.
My dad just wants to turn you into... Well, I'll let him explain."
Wait, turn me into what? A Nidorino?
Come on, guys. You got nothing to do. You got nothing better to do, right? So yeah, do you guys wanna go with this mysterious trainer?
No.
This absolute stranger?
First person I met...
My mommy told me not to follow strangers.
Let's go with no.
But sure, why not?
All right, I got one yes,
go with yes.
Okay, that's 2 yeses to 1 no.
All right, we're gonna go with yes then.
All right, y'all tell him yes. He's like, "Perfect. Well, let's get a move on then. I'll lead the way, so try and keep up, okay?"
Right.
All right, you start to proceed southwest toward the entrance to the town. The sign before you is labeled Route 1. As you begin walking, you notice that there is no tall grass surrounding you, making it easier to walk than any other route. Above you, you see flocks of fletchling flying back towards town. It truly seems to be a peaceful route. Moving along, the mysterious boy begins to speak once again. "So, how are you liking our region so far? I gotta say, there's no place like it. Once I complete my trials and fill out my Pokedex for Pops, I'll be able to go wherever I want and see everything it has to offer for myself. I'll eat so much Kibidongo, it'll make my head spin. Oh, I'm sorry. You've only been here for like a week, right? I'm sure you have lots of questions." So yeah, do you guys have any questions for our little friend here?
I have one.
You have one?
I know we've been here for about a week and we're just getting used to the cuisine, but what is a Kibidongo?
Kibidongo? You don't have Kibidongo where you're from? Oh man. Kibidongo is like the best sweet treat ever. It melts in your mouth and leaves sugary bits all over your tongue. And the best part is you can put them in as many quantities as you want. I like to put 3 on a stick and just shove them right in there.
That's interesting.
Okay, weirdo.
Hey, I'm not a weirdo. And then he just awkwardly stops talking.
So, what are these trials that you mentioned?
Oh, the trials? I guess that isn't something you would have back where you're from. The trials are unique to our region. Think of them as like a coming-of-age sort of thing. I want to get mine done as soon as possible so I can be considered a man by my pops. Once I'm a man, I'll go wherever I want. But until then, I still have like 7 or so I need to get done.
So you guys don't have gyms here?
Gyms? Oh, those are those weird things in the other regions where you fight a bunch of random trainers and then you fight one guy. Yeah, we don't have those. Instead, we have stuff like...
Hey, don't call out Kanto like this, okay? We feel attacked.
Kanto? That's not... I've heard of that place. It's pretty alright. Though, we don't have gym leaders. We've got trial captains and Shuzu. Oh, but I guess you'll figure out about those things in due time.
That's fair.
Any other questions we have for our intrepid adventurer?
No,
I would ask about the Pokedex, but I'm pretty sure all of us know what that is.
Yeah, he'd have to be a complete...
What's a Pokedex?
Wow, I thought only complete morons didn't know about the Pokedex. The Pokedex is...
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry.
Nah, I'm just messing with you too. Obviously, everyone knows that the Pokedex is that thing used to record Pokemon. Only Pokemon trainers get those. I'm saying Pokemon a lot. Wow. Well, we're here.
It's like we're in...
After all of your conversing, you find yourselves at the entrance to a brand new city. The sign posted at the entryway reads, Brunel City, the town that welcomes the tough resolve of trainers young and old. The mysterious stranger pats you on the back and says, Well, looks like we're here. That didn't take long at all. Maybe it's just because I had some travel buddies for once. That was nice.
Yeah.
We can explore the southern side later, though. For now, let's head over to there. He points to a rather modern-looking building, with a red roof and an air of enlightenment to it. He continues, That's the Pokemon lab where my dad works.
I like how you have to specify. It has an air of enlightenment to it, like...
Yeah, it's very erudite, very educated, maybe, possibly.
Anyway.
Yes. But yeah, that's the Pokemon lab where my dad works, says our friend here. Are you in for a treat? Race you to the stairs! You do indeed race him to the stairs. And lose terribly, almost like you're stuck in a cutscene.
How could me not work?
Almost like you're stuck in a cutscene where you're forced to follow him.
I had to pick up Garrett. He tripped on the way.
Oh, no.
No. He must still be really hyped up on those Kibidonko. Don't blame yourselves, it's fine. He opens up the door to the building, revealing a wondrous laboratory on the inside. Mechanical whirls and beeps can be heard from every corner. Scientists in lab coats are conversing about concepts way too big for you to quite understand just yet. A large monitor screen is displaying what appears to be energy readings. And at the center of the room lies a giant verdant tree protruding through the roof. By that tree stands a familiar-looking man, gently tending to its needs. He turns around to you and your mysterious friend and gives an earnest smile. He moves towards you and says,
Salutations, young trainers. I would like to personally introduce you to the Zongu region. I am Bodhi, but some prefer to call me Professor anyway. Thank you all for coming to meet me here. To be honest, I was expecting you three much earlier. What could have happened, I wonder?
Your friend's nervously smiling as he tucks away his ill-gotten booty. As you remember, he was supposed to get you. Probably shouldn't have been snacking on those kibitango. The man regains his composure, though, and continues.
Nevertheless, I thank you for coming at all. You see, I'm what you may call a Pokemon researcher. Specifically, I study the care of Pokemon. I research how people treat Pokemon and how they can affect their progress. Some say those Pokemon treated with the utmost care can even reach a state of enlightenment.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm rambling on again, aren't I?
Whoa.
Old age is starting to get to me after all. Now, I'm sure you're wondering why I called you all here. You see, we professors entrust part of our research to the young, budding trainers such as yourselves. Here, however, when the region's youth reaches the ripe age of 11, we encourage them to partake in the Zongu trials. When I heard there were 3 youngsters who just moved to Zircon from who knows where, I just couldn't help myself. I want to give growing trainers such as yourselves the opportunity to face the same challenges we have here in Zongu. So, I thought I would give you 3 a bit of a jumpstart. You see, well, why don't I just show you?
From his sleeves, he pulls out 3 Pokeballs and gently places them under the large tree beside him. After putting them down, the balls begin to pop open. With a surge of bright energy, 3 Pokemon unknown to you emerge before you. One flies to the top of the tree and pulls off one of its fruits to nibble on. Another begins frantically running around the lab while leaving trails of embers beside it. The last simply nestles itself into the soil and sprays itself with a little trickle of water. Suddenly, the charging Pokemon rams into the tree, causing the flying Pokemon to fall off of its branch and the nestled Pokemon to become shaken out of the ground. As if trying to save face, the 3 line up and present themselves to you. Bodhi nods gently and returns back to you 3, saying,
For you 3, these are our region's starter Pokemon. The grass type, Ryubi, the fire type, Chino, and the water type, Maritas. So, who will you choose?
And with that is where we will wrap up for the night. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope you all enjoyed this as much as we did. Leave us a comment to help us pick our starters. If you liked what you heard and y'all want to see more, subscribe like the educated subset that you are. I've been Majors.
Andrew.
As
Toge. Ow. Sorry.
And that's
This is
it.
the awkward
No,
part.
absolutely nobody else. Join us next week for more exciting experiments.
We're lonely.
The lonely. Join us next week for more exciting experiments straight from the Zongu Research Labs. Have a good night.
See you guys.
here's
Goodbye. Sayonara. Arigato.
All right, we did it, guys. We did it. It is. All right, let me just double check and make sure the recording went well. Ash. Huh. Guys, all right. All right. I'm just gonna pause or I'm just gonna leave the chat for a moment just so I can hear this out. Do you like jelly-filled donuts? Yeah. All right. All right, congratulations, guys. The recording works. We officially have our first episode. Look at us go. Ah. Yeah, I was about to say, do you guys want to ask the Discord or do you just want to immediately put onto YouTube and wait for responses? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.